So you're not afraid to fork out a little more money for a more practical starter ship, and you want the capability to take a mining vehicle with you. Well, may I introduce to you the Consolidated Outland Nomad, the space ute, or pickup truck if you're from the States. The Nomad comes kitted with a bed, guns, and a flatbed tray for a buggy. Does all that give this ship the most value for the price? Well, let's take a look. The Nomad flies a little better than you might think it would for a ship of its size. It's smooth and predictable, and can roll reasonably well. The yaw speed does leave something to be desired though. In the Atmo, the horseshoe crab does all sorts of strange things. You can't just set a trajectory and speed and walk away, or you'll come back to the hospital room. The ship, depending on your pitch, will start diving rapidly or climbing after a while, so it's best to keep your hands on the controls. But otherwise, it flies quite well in Atmo, and making hard turns while drifting is very easy and predictable as well. And with a top speed of just 1,171 meters per second. So, for flight and handling, I give the Nomad a 5 out of 10. With gobs of interior space and a flatbed big enough for a mining vehicle, even a veteran citizen wouldn't feel cramped in this thing. You're provided a bed to log out, separated compartments to the ship, and 24 SCU of cargo space. You aren't going to be making oodles of money trading in this thing, but it's plenty to hold your mined goods or to complete your box missions. Its hovering landing gear makes for smooth landings every time as well. Now, it's still not a huge ship and doesn't have multi-crew functionality, so I'll give it a practicality score of 5 out of 10. Three size 3 weapons doesn't seem like a small amount of weaponry, but it is when it's attached to something with a large cross section such as this. The Nomad is a large target, and it is noticeable when you're in combat. This, combined with its mediocre handling, makes for a ship that really shouldn't be involved in combat. Here is a clip of the Nomad taking on a VHRT bounty.
Got something for you.
Shield hit.
Shit.
Target has been destroyed.
Now the Nomad is meant to have 3 size 1 shields, which is 50% more than your usual light fighter, but you wouldn't know unless I told you, because you can blink and your shields are gone. For combat, I give the Nomad a 4 out of 10. Resembling a horseshoe crab, or maybe more noticeably, an asp from Elite Dangerous, the Nomad has a polarizing aesthetic. I personally am not a fan, though I do like the look of the flatbed on the back. However, I'm a fan of the interior. The sectioned off spaces from cockpit to living quarters to entry to cargo gives a sense of privacy and homeliness. You immediately feel comfortable when you enter. So, for style, the CO Nomad gets a 6 out of 10. The blue-blooded horseshoe crab is designed for the blue-collar civilian who wants to go out and make it on his own. You won't win any medals for anything in this ship, as there are better combat ships, racing ships, mining ships, cargo ships, even the Cuddy Black is a better all-rounder. But for the price and functionality of this ship, for a solo player, the Nomad is hard to beat. It's still a bit rich as a starter ship for my taste. That opinion may be different for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey guys, if you're liking these videos, feel free to like the video or subscribe to me, and if you want me to have a look at a specific ship or content, let me know in the comments below.